Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into a huge claim made by one of boxing's greatest legends, Julio Cesar Chavez. He says Floyd Mayweather's perfect 50-0 record? Not as perfect as you think. In fact, Chavez believes Mayweather lost 2 fights that were handed to him. That's a bold statement coming from a boxing icon himself. So, what fights is he talking about? And what does this mean for Mayweather's legacy? Let's get into it. First, a quick refresher. Floyd Mayweather retired in 2017 after beating Conor McGregor in that massive crossover fight, ending his career undefeated with a record of 50 wins, 0 losses. An incredible feat, right? Mayweather dominated 5 weight divisions and beat some of the biggest names in the sport: Canelo Alvarez, Oscar De La Hoya, Manny Pacquiao, just to name a few. But while many see him as the greatest defensive fighter ever, Julio Cesar Chavez isn't convinced that record tells the whole story. Chavez specifically points to 2 fights where he thinks Mayweather actually lost. The first is Floyd's 2002 showdown with Jose Luis Castillo. This fight is often debated among hardcore boxing fans. Many argue Castillo outboxed Mayweather in the early rounds and should have won. Even some ringside judges had it close or in favor of Castillo. Despite that, the judges gave Floyd the decision. Then, just months later, they had a rematch. This time, Mayweather dominated more clearly and won by unanimous decision, which helped silence a lot of critics. But Chavez says that first fight, Floyd lost it, period. The second fight Chavez mentions is Floyd's 2007 battle with Oscar De La Hoya. This one is less controversial, but still close. Mayweather won by a split decision, meaning one judge actually scored the fight for De La Hoya. Chavez believes that by a point, Mayweather actually lost this fight too, but the judges gave it to him. So why does this matter? It's not about trying to take anything away from Mayweather's greatness. The guy was an absolute master in the ring, quick, smart, and nearly impossible to hit clean. But Chavez's point is that those 2 fights should have gone the other way, which means Mayweather's unbeaten streak might not be as untouchable as many think. It's a reminder that boxing scoring is subjective, and sometimes decisions can be controversial or influenced by factors outside pure performance. For fans, it means the debate about Mayweather's place in history is even more interesting. Does a couple of questionable decisions change how you see his career? Or is 50-0 an incredible achievement regardless? At the end of the day, Mayweather's legacy is secure. He changed the game with his defensive genius, his ring IQ, and his ability to rise to the biggest occasions. But Chavez's comments show us that even the greatest aren't perfect. Boxing history is full of debates like this, where fans, experts, and legends all have their own takes. And that's what makes the sport so fascinating. So what do you think? Did Mayweather really lose those fights? Does that change your view of him as an all-time great? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your take. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more boxing stories and debates every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.